Today we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Oxnard Performing Arts Center. We're celebrating it as a season, so all year long we're going to be paying tribute to our history and our very bright future. So we have a pretty fascinating history. It took a lot of people and a lot of networking and fundraising to bring about the opening of the Performing Arts Center. And in looking at history and who's interested in history, I discovered the Oxnard Heritage Harmony Players. They're based out of Heritage Square. So at the helm is Connie Korenstein. So she and I met over several weeks, and she got very excited about the project and enamored with the Players back in 1968. And she sat here in our offices for hours going through our archives. So the archives were really just the scrapbooks from this woman named Cleo Labont, and Cleo was appointed by the city to chair the steering committee for the Performing Arts Center, and she really was this powerhouse. She's the one who fundraised for over 10 years to help build our facility. So Connie was very inspired by Cleo's story and, reenacted her life on stage for us, and it was really fun.
On behalf of the committee, I give you Oxnard's Auditorium. Here it stands, awaiting its opening night, ready for the public to enjoy, now and forever.
In 1968, when the PACC was being built, Sir Optimus International of Oxnard had a part in building a fountain. And this fountain was a fundraiser that the club did. The garden came about as a wonderful way to revitalize the space in a way that does reflect our drought environment, and also adds such a gorgeous reflection of the garden area here.
We're preparing the site for its 50th anniversary, and this was one of the items they knew that should be fixed, repaired. They had cost estimates to completely refurbish and restore. Anything is going to take some repair through the years, and this one actually had been redone probably. I don't think we knew exactly to what degree, and then I just agreed to come to a meeting and saw that they had been talking to someone who might be able to help them design it. They were talking to some nurseries that could donate some plant product, but it wasn't real like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And so I offered to help them, since I've done stuff like this for customers or some fair exhibits I've done at the county fair. And it was easy, 10 by 10. I mean, that's not a big thing to do. So I did a little computer rendering for them and said, let's talk, from that point on. And they said, okay, let's just go for it. Let's do it. So the concept was to still have an effect of water, because that's what its purpose was in this public space between the buildings and activities here. So this is sort of the 2018 version of having water. So it's a tilted glazed pot on a mound with the visual effect of water coming out of it with plant material and some blue fiberglass.
So Monday was really interesting. I think, we're on one hand paying homage to 1968 and to our history, but at the same time, the Performing Arts Center is trying to keep in mind the demographics of the city today, which is almost 74% Latino. One of the biggest acts, I think, for our demographic is Los Ángeles Azules, which is this amazing cumbia band from Mexico, and they're huge. They just played Coachella, the Arts and Music Festival out in the Valley. And it was neat to bring all these different individuals together. But that's our community for you. It's very diverse and exciting. And we packed the house. And even though it was a Monday, it was filled to the brim. And that was really cool. I love that we could provide this great cultural arts experience at an affordable price and really just celebrate this amazing venue.